Okay, we are live.
Welcome back to our GURPS Star Wars Vanguard campaign. I am Rigil Kent, your GM for tonight. This campaign will be utilizing the GURPS 4E rules, but is set in the Star Wars universe, specifically in 4 BBY, or 4 years before the Battle of Yavin. In addition to our live streams on Twitch, this and all future sessions will be available on YouTube and as audio-only podcasts. Links can be found in the descriptions. Before we begin, Pendragon, do you have any character business for Red?
Don't think so. Unfortunately.
All right. Gigerman, do you have any character business for Nim?
That's a negative.
Roger that. Runky, do you have any character business for Loophole?
I can only increase skills that I've used previously, right?
That's generally how we have been doing it, yeah? Or, make the IQ check if you use something untrained, I think.
Well, the skill I want to increase has not been used, so I will just hold off on those points.
Alrighty. FX Engineer, do you have any character business for Bosco? Uh-oh, are you having audio issues again?
I think he's just being courteous.
Yes. Give me a sec on audio, but for now, and, you have to pretend that I sound like him. One point in CQC and targeted attack that I used before. Yeah, I definitely remember you using those.
You have to do his Geralt character voice.
I can't do accents. I speak English and bad English. Four points into hit points for extra 2 HP. Is that right? Were we allowing?
Did you actually use HP?
No, I was trying to remember if we were allowing jumps more than one.
Oh.
I mean, I don't mind. We're all gonna. I'm planning on trying to do my darndest to murder you guys tonight.
Well, technically, you can only increase skills by 1 per session, but I don't think there's any.
That's actually a
rule
house
for-
rule. There's no actual basic rule for that.
I
Really?
think it's just a common house rule because common
Yeah, I
sense.
went to
You don't want to go, hey, I picked this thing up and suddenly I know everything about it because I put 12 points into it. And like, what?
Yeah, I looked over the upgrade rules like that, and I seem to recall looking for that specifically, and I never found a reference to it.
Cool. All right. Well, yeah, I'm definitely okay with that in that case. All right. So in the previous session, if we recall, the party members or the 4 PCs here linked up to meet up with good old Puggles Trod, who was meeting with Arno, the whatever the Star Wars equivalent of Space Coyote is, because he got the major Vandergraaf out of the city, and found out that, well, she kind of tried to shoot him in the back, and he didn't appreciate that.
He's not a coyote, he's a loath cat.
There it is. And while you were in the bar, apparently there was an attempt to murder you. That didn't go over very well, but Puggles seems to have been aware of it and ran away like a chicken. once
the
you
Star Wars
guys,
equivalent.
yeah, and once you guys managed to get the heck out of the bar, you determined, oh, it looks like Mr. Hobbs is apparently moving against whoever the Mirielin lady was representing, and inexplicably, the Empire was letting him. So once you got clear of the immediate area, I realized after the fact, that I had made a very minor mistake, because when you guys proceeded on through the sewers and then on to the base, I just forgot about Arno. So what happened is, once you guys got clear of the hotel complex, he asked you if you could get out of the slags undetected, because he would meet up with you over at High Rock, and that's like a place of interest, not a place of interest. It's just a local. Hey, yeah, there's this really high rock that is outside the city that people use as a waypoint. Like, if you can meet me there, I'll be waiting, and I can take you to those coordinates. And if nobody says no, then he will slink away into the darkness.
Well, he could always, help us out. Pretty please.
This isn't his fight. Then he goes, look, here, let me show you my character stats. I don't have any.
I got better things to do today than die.
You know, if you actually got a character sheet, then you're likely to survive.
No, you're more likely to die. Because then, damn PCs want to drag you into fights and stuff. He's too old for this crap.
He's Sam Elliott. He's basically invulnerable to weapons.
And he's wearing
He's
a
going
brown
to
shirt,
mustache
so
them all to death.
he's a brown coat. Brown coats never die.
They're too pretty to die. But he is going to slink away. And you guys decided to utilize the sewers to get back to the HQ. And underneath the sewer, or while in the sewers, you were able to eavesdrop on a conversation between, whoops, that's the wrong button, between Mr. Hotwell, Mr. Vidal. I don't know what the equivalent of Mr. is. Between Hobbs Vidal, the would-be crime lord of Minerva City, or at least the Slags, and an ISB supervisor he identified as Blevin. And you had I don't want to say front row seat, because that's not quite appropriate, front sewer seat to Hobbs basically giving you guys up. Pointing out the headquarters and saying, yep, that's where they're at. Go smush them.
But he said he was never going to give us up.
He was never going to let you down.
I was expecting that one.
I know, right?
Come on, betrayed by a gang lord? Who would have guessed? I'm clutching my pearls right now.
Especially after you betrayed him first.
That's debatable.
But at any rate, he, the ISB supervisor, clearly sent out the word, and a metric crap ton of Imperial forces just suddenly started charging in the direction of the warehouse, which led the PCs to rush through the sewers to get to the. Okay, reset sound, mic not keying, the headset working. That
User
figures.
disconnected from your channel.
Now I have to vamp for a couple minutes. Hopefully not that long.
Well, he knows what's next.
Yep.
User joined your channel.
All fixed? Hopefully? Maybe? Oh, wait. He's listed as AFK on TeamSpeak. Dang it.
It's been more than 10 seconds.
And you haven't even been vamping. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, because I went and screwed something up. I was like, I'm going to drag my fantasy grounds over so for a reason. But then it totally resized crappily on me, and I had to resize everything again. Like, man. All right. Well, at any rate, you raced through the sewers. You got to your door entrance. Okay, yes, he's gonna have to type. We'll have to read it out. No worries. It's it's not a fantasy ground game if we don't have or no, let me rephrase that. It's not a Olympus game if we don't have somebody having tech issues. You scrambled through the sewers. You got to the door. It looks like it had been sealed, or the entrance. I believe it was Nim who unlocked it. You scrambled in, and that's when I share the headquarters map. Down the right corridor, you will see Iril brandishing his big ass heavy blaster as, frankly, what looks like a quartet of you may have to step forward very slightly in order to see. What are you pointing? Who's pointing there?
I just wanted to see if the range modifiers were added. Click the thing.
Right. Where do I do that again?
You got it.
There it is. Sorry, I always forget about that because it used to be automatic that it would do that.
No, it wasn't. Never was.
Yeah, it was set up when it was unlocked, when the thing, when we were doing the stuff.
Okay. That wasn't by choice. That was
Yeah.
obviously a feature, not a bug.
And yes, so you'll see Daril off to the right, wielding his big ass, really big blaster thing as a trio of KX droids are advancing on him.
Yeah, that's not
And
good.
it's definitely not good. And upon basically hearing you guys as you are sort of approaching, he does the nifty Wookiee roar and slams his elbow into the control panel, which slams the door shut, blocking him and the KX droids from hopefully murderizing you. Why, yes, his selfless disad did kick in.
God damn it.
That sort of thing happens when you're not here to play your own character.
I know, right? On the potentially good news, that means you may not have to fight those three KX droids as they pick him up and throw him out. However, you will definitely hear the sound of the stormtrooper voices from inside. It sounds more like you'll hear one of them basically stating, "Command center is secure. Move out." And the big round, or that area, is definitely the command center.
Right.
And now, since you know there are stormtroopers, I'm going to totally share the funny picture. Yes.
Imperial troops have entered the base. Imperial troops have entered the base.
I do have a question. Do you guys see? Even though I have him not hidden or not shared or not visible, but do you see the effects?
No.
Okay.
No.
I wasn't sure if a hidden character with effects, if there was a flaw with the thing where it would be like, hey, we can see the effects. There's a guy there.
But why would there be an invisible person there?
It's a very good question.
Um,
I think you can
so
actually hide the effects as well. So you could show the person, but hide the effects. If you open up the effects tab, you've got a GM.
Oh yeah,
little-
visible. Yeah.
well, I think that goes for all the effects, though. Did we establish that we had to get to the control room to trigger the contingency plan?
That is currently where I suspect it is triggered, where it's like you push a button and it starts doing a countdown.
All right. So we know where Daril is. We know where the stormtroopers are. We do not know where Luck is.
And where's our stuff?
Probably in the barracks.
Well,
Or
that depends.
the I don't know what this is, workshop
Yeah, I don't
I
know what
mean,
the armory is, but that's
or
storage
the
right
comm
there.
station.
That could be an armory there. Storeroom.
I do not have it open right now because, well, I don't have Discord running because of issues. But if you recall, I did post the one
Yeah.
image.
I think on that one image, you
yeah,
had
we have
said
the
that's the
workshop
panic
and
room.
the supply closet.
I think I relocated. It didn't make sense for it
Yeah.
to be there.
Okay, and yeah, you had that listed as comms up there. Which makes sense because there's a big dish. Which probably shouldn't be there. Okay, so I would assume that the weapons are probably kept either in this workshop area or the storage area.
Honestly, you're an insurgent cell. There, you probably keep your weapons near you. Just don't lose track of them or let them explode.
We're talking a bit about Red's weaponry, which includes a lot of high explosives, and I don't know if I'm comfortable sleeping next to that.
I was going to say, I think out of safety, I would probably leave them at the workshop with the rest of my explosives.
So Red's not going to tell you that his mattress is actually all C4 or Detonex, I guess it is.
Okay,
In my
so
defense, sorry,
given all that,
sorry.
Nem probably doesn't need any of. It'd probably be better if he had some of his other stuff, but he doesn't have all that much here. So, and he's got a spare weapon, so he's good to watch the hallway for the time being. If somebody wants to head over toward either the shop or the barracks,
Okay,
assuming
so
weapons are there.
something I immediately started as if this was a combat round because the troopers. Oh, what just happened? Oh,
I
was
was
that you?
positioning. Yeah.
Did I forget to turn something off?
You could leave it that way.
Thought I turned that off.
Well, I'm fine with that being a
Okay,
declaration
it's
of movement, but whatever.
but yeah, so because so I went into that knowing that the troopers are going to be pushing. They're not planning on just
Uh-huh.
bustling down or hunkering down.
Okay, so yeah, Nema's gonna post up here and say you guys get your gear.
Question. Does anyone else have throwing for a skill?
Well, everybody has Dex -3.
Yeah, I mean, I have 4 tanglers. We could do a barrage of tanglers on the robots, maybe.
Nim does not have throwing specifically. Unless you can do some sort of mental gymnastics that would allow Thief to work.
Is the intent to gather gear in combat time?
Well, you're going to have to deal with stormtroopers, moving and shooting. So quite possibly, yeah.
Okay, so
And I believe Bosco had established his his objective is this is a rescue op. We don't want to necessarily get bogged down into really long firefight, although you may not have a choice.
I'm just thinking what stuff Loophole would have had on him up to this point.
With regards to your question, FX, where you guys saw Darryl there, where I'm pointing to, but he elbow smashed the control panel to seal the door, so he's on the other side of the door. You do not know where Luck is.
Okay, so Loophole is going to do this. He will say, he will, excuse me, he will say to Nim that, he's crossing Nim's line of fire. And then going to there.
Oh, duh, that's me. Wait, how come it? Is it only the PCs that it dings?
Sorry, what?
Um,
I didn't hear a ding.
yeah, we
I'm
weren't
trying
hearing a
to.
ding
I'm
anyway.
trying to find that. Where the hell is that at? Place. No, I don't want play sounds on a whisper. Where the heck is that at? Huh. Player notification sound is on. Weird. All right, so Loophole is definitely the closest. Wait, no, you'll probably already. So you'll definitely hear the whoosh of a door opening. Dang, what happened to the? I don't remember where those are. Don't want to look. coming from that direction.
Oh, were you looking for the ping?
Yeah, the I don't know if I actually have those on this computer.
It's on. It's on
I'll
the
have
map. It's on the
Oh
map.
no
on
no
the,
no 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 no! I was thinking of the you had these way back when
Oh, the
these
counters.
old these old little counters that was like sort of like the XCOM. Hey, there's noise coming from over there, but yeah.
Yeah.
What is
By the
that?
way, I've got
Objectives:
my.
rescue op, recover weapons gear, and blow up our HQ. Absolutely, you always need to blow up the HQ because that'd be cool.
I've got it. I've got it turned on so the speech comes from the token, and people are talking, but they're not always talking about the in-game conversation, so it looks weird.
All right, what you doing, Bosco? Bosco? Okay.
So is Red going back
Where
to the workshop?
Yes, I am. And saying goodbye to my beloved laboratory. 15,000 credits.
You can get another one.
Where is the option to not auto center?
It's under the combat options, I think.
And is that for everybody, or is it just for the GM, for whoever Because it's kind of irritating for me.
Okay, Bosco and Loophole crossed in front of me, which is fine. But where are they going? Are they going to the hall, or are they going into the supply room?
Seeking cover.
Okay, a bit of both. Let's assume Bosco's doing the same. So there's no point in Nim staying where he is. I think Nim will do a Nim thing and haul ass. So that's going to put him here.
Okay. So
So he
noted.
is
Hold on.
he's doing a full run, going to try to reach the other side here.
And as
Yeah,
he is
yeah, that
scrambling up
figures.
there are a pair of stormtroopers that have emerged through the now open door leading into the command center.
Did we not figure all out didn't allow a full move? Okay, yeah, increased dodge is only half. Okay, well, he should get his speed bonus at least, or speed penalty. All right, moving on.
And he will hear the distinct clank, 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 clank
Uh-huh.
noise of what seems to be a KX unit.
Suppose the other two will notice Nim noticing the troopers.
Taking position there. Bracing behind cover.
That's what I wanted, I think. That was under per user settings is turn token center and or select.
Yeah, I thought I turned mine to not select, and I don't think that actually worked.
All right, this fellow, he sees dude running. He was not aiming, and I actually, even though it's shooting through that thing, it's like since it's a full hex, he's not gonna have the cover or anything. What is your move bonus?
That
There?
was 8. So that's going to fall under 10, if I'm not mistaken, which is -4.
So I have an additional -4.
Oh, right. Looking at the wrong one. It's either 7 or 10. Yeah, -4.
Well, Bosco probably won't need to know that because this guy goes pew pew pew. And did that calculate correctly? I think it did.
Well,
Range -3. He's got the targeting software, and then the -4 for movement. Well, to be fair, I did roll a 6.
yeah,
That's 3 possible hits.
that was an aggravatingly good roll.
Aggravatingly good roll.
Let's go with. We're gonna do the fatigue thing, which I didn't take my fatigue back from previously.
Well, you guys have been running a lot.
Feverish defense, dodge, luck if needed. It's needed.
No, it's not. You can take that.
No, I can't. Of everybody here, I'm probably the least capable of taking that. That will not
No,
do.
right now, red is.
Yeah.
This is better. I will take this one.
All right. So, blaster fire splashes past you, peppers the wall. That was the previous one. No, we are not using those in this run because stormtroopers are dangerous. Getting shot at is dangerous. Andor rules. Bwahaha. Because I'm trying to kill somebody, dang it. Stormtrooper 5, recognizing that he does not have a very good shot at Nim, is going to aim. While probably calling out hostile target sighted.
Okay, the speech balloon thing is cracking me up.
Yeah, I think I have mine set that way too. Alrighty, it is Bosco's turn.
Right. He had that comm failure during the last One Ring game too.
Your dice hate you. No, not your dice. This would be TeamSpeak hates you today.
His real life dice.
Yep. That sounds exactly like what would happen. All right, Bosco, what are you doing? You are moving.
Well, he knows where the fire is coming from.
Yep. So based off of your location, you will you'll definitely be able to see that the KX droid is approaching the open door. I don't think you can actually see either of the stormtroopers, but you definitely know one of them's there.
Okay, keep moving to the workshop.
You don't need any of that crap.
Better hurry.
Hell, I need it. Okay.
Round 3, fight.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Keep running.
Did they used to call you old running Zorak?
And I'm going to use a thing that I never get to use because we just never do that. And
What
he
is
will.
acrobatic spinning? I
So
have never
normally you can
seen
only
this.
move. Normally you can only change one hex side at the end of a move, and you can use spinning to actually turn all the way around.
I think that's correct. Control is this is what what my character is doing.
If you look at the bar down there, it says chat at the end. When you hold Control or Alt or Shift or any combination of those, it changes to what it's doing. So Control is OOC, which he's just now learning about. Oh, yep, you're right. I just poke at him until it does what I want. Oh, that ain't good.
Alright, so is this KX armed? Or is it the punchy variety?
Let's see. Let me find him again.
I think you can safely assume they're all the punchy variety.
They are all the punchy variety, but this one does in fact have a really large blaster.
Yeah, we're gonna die.
Well, since Bosco went and ran in front of my line of fire,
Well, the KX is really big, though.
KXs do have a size mod of 1.
Is it one?
Yep.
so can I get a clear shot without having to endanger Bosco?
In that case, I don't think so because you still are shooting through his hex. Yes, rush out, abandon cover. I love this idea.
So that's -3.
Power boost
I'm
those
just going
bolts.
to aim. What is the effect?
Okay, so the Stormtrooper 3, even though he was, so Bosco couldn't see him, so he couldn't see Bosco, so he is scrambling to this corner and was planning on shooting in that direction, but that's going to be blocked as well. No, I guess that probably is possible, but you are going to have a little bit of cover because of the crap that's in the way. Does that classify as pop-up? Because you were not in his line of sight when...
Yes.
So that's a -2.
Still got -4 for the run.
Yeah. Let me rephrase that. He is not going to shoot you. Because just with the -4 and all that stuff, and also, son of a butt monkey, that's the wrong character. This is the one. Let's see. Can he possibly get that in this -4? You said. Then he'd have an additional -2 for armor and or cover. Just looking at what that is going to be for him, and yeah, he's not stupid enough to make that shot. So, yep, he's going to aim. Number 5 was aiming, but you ran out of his vision, so he loses that aim. And he's like, "Damn it, dude, you're in my way. Why are you? You need to move." So he moves. Okay, so using tactical combat, if you're facing in one direction, you're just completely turning around. How many movement points does that cost?
Are you moving?
It's a character who is facing one direction and is now
Yeah.
turning completely around and
Yeah.
going the opposite direction.
If you're only doing a step, you can turn any facing.
Well, he wants to do more than a step.
Okay. At that point, it's based on it's one
One
point
hex
per
face.
hex facing, and you get a free one at the end.
Good. Man, Bosco, it's getting a little busy around here. Yes, you can absolutely see Stormtrooper 3. You can see 3, 5, the KX, and you might have been able to see Stormtrooper 8 as he came around the corner and exited the control area. So you can probably see all of them that are visual. Not visual, unhidden. Visible. That's the word I was looking for. I think that's correct. Yes.
Yeah, 2. Double for rear or side.
So you are shooting, shooting at Stormtrooper 3?
Now it will still be a move and attack, but you can shoot first and then move.
Yeah, so you would just apply your bulk. And that is definitely going to be a side hex for him. You are correct. I apologize. Carry on. Ignore the bulk question. Just apply the range, and you may fire when ready. I don't think he's going to have any cover for you there because he was, yeah. So it'll be fine. Oh,
Damn.
Nice.
critical success. Nice. So
Well, that's
he
the time
cannot
for it.
dodge the first one at all, but he can try to potentially dodge the next two. Let's see, where's his dodge? Unfortunately, that is absolutely a side hex. He is unsuccessful at dodging any of them. And oh, damn, your critical is to the vitals. I think you're going to just drop this dude. That's funny. So all three of your shots will hit. Give me some of that bean damage. Oh, it's his second shot? Oh, yeah, okay. Well, all three of them actually hit. Oh, you also need to roll on the critical hit table. Watch him end up rolling triple max damage or some crap. Well, any damage penetrates the arm.
Wow.
Treat it as if a major wound. Okay, well, that's a pretty darn good result.
Guess that depends on how much damage he rolls. Yeah, it won't matter.
All right, first one, I need to adjust this. No, the second one I need to apply there. Okay, so first ow, second ow, third ow. Yeah, all three of them are knockdown rolls. And one of them's at -5. Let's see. That's the first one. Oh, wait, I should make the death checks first. So that's 4 death checks. Jeez, dude. Ha! He
God damn
scuffs
it.
in your general direction. And he's definitely stunned. Yep, he's definitely stunned.
I see my
3 stunned is. Wait, do we not have that note somewhere where we were doing that?
Oh, I thought we did. Yeah, should be under player
Yes,
notes.
stun results. 3. He is dropped his rifle and he has gone to a knee. He's like, oh, he didn't like that. Where's kneeling? Can we like arrange these conditions?
Yeah, we already said that. Now there's a disarmed one there as well somewhere.
Good catch. I didn't realize that was there. Good shot, Bosco.
I see my tactic worked.
That's cool that it's got the pistol with the slash through it. Yes, that was totally what you were intentionally trying to do. We know.
Well, it kind of was.
Liar.
Well, I'll pick up basically anything I can carry. So my gyro
How
warheads.
long are you going? You're going to have to probably run over there. So that's going to likely be
Ah, okay.
what you're doing this round. But then you should probably figure out how long are you spending grabbing stuff? Is it like one PC? Is it two PCs long? Well, good news,
Well,
Nim.
yeah, he was going to shoot that guy, and now it doesn't seem like any point to doing so.
Well, the dude didn't fall on his face. He's just kneeling there. He's like, got that, but he's wobbly.
Yeah, I feel like he's going to continue in that regard. We'll see about that, I suppose. In the meantime, Nim is going to tuck up behind this wall here and yell at, "That all you got, you shiny bastards?"
Alrighty here. Let's see. Reclassifying target. All right. So at Loophole, you see this KX sort of heft that big ass blaster, which is basically the same kind of thing that Darrell has been carrying, and he unloads at you. How many? Oh, it's only
Right.
got a rate of fire 3. That's sad. I should
I
have given
forgot
him
the
a
drill.
repeater.
Pick that up.
That is 3 possible hits.
Ow.
Okay.
You're gonna stick your hand out like Neo and go no.
Did you factor in cover? Or would it have made a difference?
Success by 11. I don't think it would have mattered.
Damn, they have gunslinger.
It's computer programming. It seemed the most to make the most sense with how we've seen the KX units react with actual blasters.
It's probably
All
why
right.
they never wanted to give him a blaster.
Yep.
I will have to dodge with extra effort.
At the very least.
Using luck.
I was about to say, do you have luck? Because this could really, really hurt. It still looks like it's
That's
really,
not
really
getting
going to
better.
hurt. Oh,
That's still not better.
Well, that's interesting.
I think you may have made a horrible mistake.
All right.
Wow.
Those have AP?
Is it not listed on there?
No, I don't see it.
I guess it's not not showing. It should have been, it's a blaster, so it's got the normal armor divisor. I guess I just failed to add that on those. Damn it. Is there some way to add that armor divisor after the fact?
Oh, you could.
There is not.
That might be something you want to consider. Okay, so let me. Will it let me edit this? I have to jump through these hoops. I hope I'm not about to whack you. I think I might be about to whack you.
Easy.
The hell are you watching in the
12.
background?
Lawns being mowed.
Okay, did that update it? It did update it. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of all of these. Try that again. Let's try it with the first one to see. Yep, that is going to be better. Well, not better, but how are we doing over there, buddy? Can we just hit apply? 3
Few
major
death rolls, I
wounds and
imagine.
3 major wounds with knockdowns. So, wow, just one. Gonna totally do the engaging target. You're fine. Rub some dirt in it. Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. See, you're fine. Except this time, unlike the simulation, this one counts for real.
Yeah.
No loopholes like, this was a mistake.
End program. End program.
High pain, so start with at least shock.
Does he have high pain?
No. No, he's unconscious.
Damn. Okay.
Ruh-roh. Your shooter just went down. And it occurs to me the great thing here is if I manage to knock everybody down and take everybody out, the next one I can just start with you guys waking up in a prison.
Or new characters.
Or new characters if you straight up die. All right, Stormtrooper to number 3 desperately manages to reach down for his rifle, which he dropped, and that's pretty much all. So he's going to be having to recover that, and that's if he can actually stay conscious. Oh, right. Sorry, he was coming out of stun. That is all he can do because he's having a bad day. So you are at full cover over there, Nem. So that means you're probably like flat up against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if he's going to even be able to see you. Well, he knows somebody's over there because. Right. So he sees, he knows there's somebody there. But all he did was move. Uh-oh, Bosco. Loophole went down. It's time for one of you guys to like grab a couple thermal detonators and go charge these guys. Suicide yourself.
I'm on it.
The guy,
I'm on it.
yeah, the guy with the thermal detonators is back in the shop.
Is that not on the? That's drag is extra heavy, isn't it? Or is it more than that?
What was his strength?
He's got string of 10. It looks like the weight on the front page, the encumbrance is 20, 40, 60, 120, 200 for extra heavy.
Yeah, I don't remember drag, but I know carry on back is 300.
Yeah, so if you're thinking you just want to drag loophole into this area, that's not going to be a problem. I think you can do that. As long as you don't choke on the smoke.
There's no
Choke on the
point
smoke
grabbing
coming from his armor.
loophole when you have active shooters.
Well, to quote myself, however many years ago it was, all you can say is blub blub.
Okay, so yeah, easily that's not a problem. You can successfully get him in there. Probably thinking this is a bad day. All right, Red, you're at the table. How many PCs are you going to spend grabbing gear?
Uh-huh.
How long is that PC?
Let's see.
How many
it is
rounds did that take?
currently round 4. So it looks like a PC is 4 rounds.
Whoa, fuck me. Just one, I guess.
You could grab like a belt of grenades or something.
Yeah, it
You
would
have a
make
grenade
sense. I
belt.
have everything together. It would make sense. I have everything together.
Okay. Let's let the universe decide, as Ronky loves to say, and give
Oh
me a
God,
reaction roll.
God damn it.
we don't have any faith in the universe, do we?
No, absolutely not. Where is this?
Oh man, Nim, you probably got a bird's eye
Found it.
view
Found it.
of loophole falling too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think you can probably grab a belt of something. It's not going to be as much as you would like.
Okay, so I'm calling my belt of grenades then. So
Yeah,
four
Okay.
anglers.
So which one do? You do the belt or do you do the gyrock?
Yeah, I mean, God damn it, because I have four anglers that I think they're going to be really useful, and four plasma grenades, but I have a gyrock with hemp, uh, you know, warheads.
One of the 3.
One of the 3. That's mean. Okay, so
Meeny miny mo.
I'll grab my gyrock with the hemp warheads then and cry a
Yeah, I
little bit.
mean, I could have been really mean and say, okay, you're dithering because you're going, which one do I take? But no, it works. You grab the gyrock. It's already loaded. Good to go.
No, hold on. You said it's 4 turns, right?
Well, I was being
Well, that's just an abstraction.
facetious.
Yeah. So I think since I have luck 2, I think I'm going to re-roll my reaction. You know, so we can pick.
Okay. I wouldn't
You
have
are so
thought
gonna
of
regret
doing
that.
that, but
You
okay.
know, I think I can stall for half an hour. Fuck! Oh, okay, really good. Yes. Okay. God damn it.
Okay, so how do we do that?
2 hands.
Well, I'm. Hmm,
So belt in
uh,
one hand and the gyrock in the other.
yeah, you can grab. Well, it's very good. It's a very good
Unless
one.
they're all tied together.
Conveniently, I guess you were you had the instance. It's very good. You grab it and you're like, yeah, it's a good plan to have all my grenades on one belt and also have my gyrock holster on this belt.
Yep. So I'm grabbing 4 plasma grenades and 4 tangler grenades as well.
It's not looking good, Nim.
Okay.
Just hold for 4 turns.
Yeah, good luck with that. So right now, being slammed up against the wall as he is, and I think we had discussed and decided that the smart gun electronics were not a thing here. So
Yeah, not in Star Wars. I think the only time we've seen anything like that is very specialized characters.
So what Nim is going to do here in this case is backpedal, but first he's going to pop his head out of the corner and then pop it back very quickly. So he can see what's over there, and basically he's going to see a whole bunch of KX and maybe a little bit of Stormtrooper. That well now he's not aiming, and he didn't declare opportunity fire, so technically he would not get a shot.
Who are we talking about?
That would be number 5.
Yeah, the stormtrooper. He did not. He was not aiming.
All right,
Oh,
so
cool.
basically just move.
Clonk, 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 clonk.
Damn, that thing's fast.
That's all it's
I
doing
was
this
going to,
round.
I was going to say try to keep away from the KX, but I think it's too late for that now, right?
Well, good news. If you get there fast enough, he'll have his back to you.
Yep.
Woo! Now, Stormtrooper 3 is going to start, reaching for his weapon. Actually, no, he's probably just leaning back at, because he's still he's standing. He's fallen back against the wall. I forgot to remove that's what I forgot to remove is kneeling
Also aim.
and also aim. He is disarmed, however. Let's see. Do we have a thing? I'm wondering. Oh, for retrieving something on your person.
No.
Like he wants to get some back to Trooper.
Reload? Reload.
Sure. I'll use that. That'll work. And that takes 3 rounds. What should that be? Is it declining?
If it's on the belt or somewhere ready like that, then it's just 1 round to retrieve it.
But then 1 round to ready it.
Probably 1 round to ready it and then use it. So it's probably ultimately 3.
What is the unit? Is it Sec plus? Is it Sec?
Sec plus is incrementing, and Sec is decrementing.
Thank you. Stormtrooper 5. Now that KX is no longer in his way, is going to scramble forward and poke his head around to sort of get an eye on where Nim is, but He just did a move. That's all. He's up here.
Ooh.
So
What
for clarity, I had these the two that are up top, 6 and 8. They started going to here to clear, and once they got to the door open, or one of them, that would be number 6, got to the door and opened it and saw there's nobody there. Then they're like, okay, well, there's no exit. Stormtrooper 8. It's going to advance to the door here and hit the door open button. But that is all he's going to be able to do. Uh-oh, Bosco. There is a stormtrooper ahead of you. Well, probably whatever that stuff is in there. It looks like supplies of some sort. So you dive for cover behind some of those.
Or loophole.
Oh, yeah, you can hit the ground and drag loophole over you. Maybe that'll confuse the KX droid, as it's like, huh? Oh, I should have probably read that for people who are listening. He asked what is options for cover. Do you have room to run past the KX, or do I need to try to evade him? You definitely have to try to evade him if you went that way. It's possible. Not necessarily entirely likely, but possible. Yep. He dragged you in here, loophole, and he's just going to leave you.
Loophole's okay with that. Not that he has a choice.
Well, the only other thing that really, pardon your Fantine, the only other exit is up there. There's another door up there, and it is opened, and there is a stormtrooper who has clearly just hit the door open button. Things look bad for our heroes. Move 5, acrobatics. Let's see, how far away is that dude? Yeah, you could probably get right next to him. Yep. Just if I just book it and then hope for my luck. Yeah, that's possibility. Man, Hobbs really screwed you guys over, didn't he?
Yeah, a bit.
Let's see. I can do a move. Yeah. You would just have the wait. Nope. You've got the CQC. So yeah, you could theoretically do that.
Well, yeah. Okay. Let's see where you're going.
All right. Let's see how Stormtrooper 8 is going to fare. This will be funny in all sorts of ways if he fails and gets dropped, and it's like suddenly it's just Bosco running around killing everybody.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was going to say. Didn't know he was going to be the one doing all
Look
the
at
work.
that. Fail by
Whoa.
3. So he's going to eat all 3 of those shots.
Dope.
Ooh, 2 of them with vital
Vital.
strikes. Oh, damn, dude.
Man, you're John Wick in this thing. God
I
damn.
know. Man, I'm going to have to make the KX droid have a morale check here in a second. Okay, so the first one was nothing. The second one was vitals. The third one was vitals. All right, so that's going to be 3 major wounds and 2 knockdowns. Okay, so first I need to do 3 death checks. Doesn't matter, he dies. Pew, pew,
Whoa.
pew.
Okay. Well, keep doing that.
Absolutely.
Bosco the killing machine.
I'm picking my stuff up.
And that KX droid is going error, error.
Well, yeah, this is going to be bad. So, Nim is not fully aware of number 5. So he is going to, God help me, take a shot at KX, who hopefully
armor?
has his. I'm not that good.
Okay.
Hopefully he has his head situated in such a way he doesn't actually see me coming, and I can at least get my hits on him, whether or not they actually do any actual damage. So,
I don't think that's officially would officially classify as a side hex, but I think it's kind of a side hex.
Fair enough.
Because, like you said, yeah, he is sort of having to lean forward a little bit because, well, they're really tall. So, yeah, I think that classifies as a side hex.
All right, so 3 shots. Did that go in? Yeah, that went in. Just happened to be a 0. 3 shots. Here we go. Good shots.
He hits. Okay. So,
Yeah, I was debating about whether to try for vitals. I would have missed.
I don't know if droids have vitals.
Yeah, machines and droids and stuff can still have vitals unless they say they don't, like they have injury tolerance, no vitals. Now, that may be the case with the machine Metatron.
Fail by 3, so all 3 of those would theoretically hit, or will definitely hit. Remember,
well, I accept your challenge. That means we need to do so. I think that's the first time I've rolled on the new stuff. 1, 2, 3. I guess I should do the chest.
None of those will get through.
Vitals.
Well,
Yep, he is correct. None of those are going to get through because hardened 2.
yeah, that's kind of where I thought that was going to go.
Okay. Now he's got to determine what his. Yeah, you're fine. You're not doing anything to me. Apparently, you guys have recruited a new shooter who is super badass. Let's see. Actually, I forgot something. So he did. You will look out for a round Bosco because these are Star Wars doors. So that means
Oh,
they shut once somebody is no longer there. So the droid has to basically smack the thing to make the door open. And he's progressing or proceeding forward. He's probably gonna step not on loophole, but
right.
he's like going in there and he's like scanning to make sure that actually just thinking that through, he is probably going to first check on. I mean, not check, but spend his move to basically make sure that loophole is not faking and holding like grenades. So
Right.
that was a lucky effect for you. This is this guy. This guy, can he hold on? Nope. That's funny. So he was in the process of getting his Bacta and is now just so stinking tired.
Hmm.
Man. Freaking damned Bosco out there, just dropping him. Because he shot this guy and then he killed the other dude. Okay, so Stormtrooper 5 is going to take a step and is going to try to shoot you, Nim.
Pop up, I guess. Cover probably doesn't count, though.
What just happened?
Did a
That was
thing
right.
happen?
That was right. Pew, pew, pew! 3 possible hits.
Yeah, I really don't like this. Well, I am going to try an acrobatic dodge for starters. And I really should have made that my dodge in the first place. But sometimes that's how it goes. Okay, so we got acrobatic. Do I put, I better. Unless I want to vamp for about 4 minutes.
Wuss. Take your beating.
All right. Feverish. Acrobatics. Dodge. Oh, I didn't need either.
Nice.
Oof. So what kind of acrobatic dodge is this? Is it like a neo spinny thing? Are you running up the wall and backflipping?
So what happened here? I backpedaled and shot the KX. Dude pops around the corner. So, yeah, he's basically gonna dive for the floor and hands sort of in a push-up position and then pop back up.
So what you're saying is you want the stormtrooper to pause and clap.
That'd be nice. He has to put his weapon down to do that.
He doesn't. All
You can't
right.
clap with a
So
gun in your hand.
Stormtrooper 6 has just seen Bosco come out and just blast the hell out of his buddy.
Well, he's a stormtrooper, so he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, that's sort of true. So he's just going to shoot from there. Not aim, not nothing. 3 shots. Oh, no. That's a 3.
That's no good.
When was the last time Bosco used his luck? Does have luck, doesn't he? Yeah, he's got luck. Because if your luck is available, you can make me roll 3 times, or two more times. So is that you are instructing me to re-roll? Okay. Take note of the time, and let's see if I can roll another 2 threes. Nope. That's a success by 6. So that one is possible. 30 hits, and this is calculating the range, right? Yeah. All right, and there you go. That's the one you
That's much
want.
better.
16. Fail by 3. So lucky you. So yeah, what time is? Oh yeah. So go ahead and annotate. Make sure we know that you used it. And now it's your turn.
Time to insta-kill another one.
Wow, that's kind of brave.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's awfully ballsy.
Who is he shooting at? The guy who he's 6. All right. All right, by 4, 3 possible hits. Now, Stormtrooper 6, what do you got for me, buddy? That's hysterical. A fail by 2. Yeah, my sergeant's going to have to be the one that whacked Bosco, since Bosco's running around here murking the crap out of these guys. Meanwhile, what's everybody else doing?
Those were some crappy damage rolls.
That first one is really crappy. It is 1 point that gets through. The second is a major wound and a knockdown. The third one is a major wound and a knockdown. And this is 6, right? That means the first thing I had to do is a death check. How are we feeling there, Stormtrooper number 6? We're feeling dead.
Wow. Why
the
are we
hell,
even
man?
here?
Where's
Because
this
What
been?
the
there's a
hell?
cantina, you know?
See, Fantasy Grounds realizes that FX is going to have to take a hiatus due to work, so it's going. Here you go, buddy. Here you go.
Well,
Damn.
maybe I'm taking one.
I'm gonna start telling them that. Yeah, that's damn. Unexpected, to say the least. All right, Red. You have your stuff. Get your butt back into
Great.
the fight.
Yep, I'll have the plasma grenade in my hand, and I'll try to go as fast as possible to the situation.
All right. So just so you're aware, Bosco, this guy is just equipped with the carbine like the other dudes. He just has the colored pauldron, which generally indicates that he's a sergeant. This guy, however, definitely has a scary-looking long arm of some sort. It's either a heavy blaster or a repeating blaster.
Yeah, Nim doesn't have a lot of options here.
Well, apparently charging out at them and being like a crazy person is a good idea. Because
Well,
Bosco's just murdering people.
You know,
Well, there is a door. There's also a door directly in front of you, so.
did I actually do that? Hang on here. I did not. I was thinking about actually adding that drop kick to my techniques, and I forgot to do that. Oh, buddy. I really, really, really hate this.
It will be fine. Don't worry.
Worst comes to worst, you could be like Loophole, who's taking a nap.
Well, that would be worse. This is true.
Unless he has something
1,
cool in
2,
his
3,
armor
4,
to,
5,
like,
6, 7,
auto
8.
revive him or something.
Okay. Yeah. I all I have is mobility, so I'm gonna have to use it. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need a little more distance than that.
Well, this
Yeah.
guy is definitely unconscious.
Yeah. Thinking. Okay. I'm gonna have to make this a move and attack, I suppose. So
Don't let us down.
he is going to do a spin at the end. I'll go ahead and roll that. All good. So he will end facing that guy. I think right about the time when he hits the side hex is where he's going to fire. And I did not actually plan that out, so I'm going to have to handle that real quick. That still applies. Those still apply. Size mod does not apply. And this is a move and attack, which is going to suck. But that's what I got. So, shots on goal.
He's not dead, but I'm just sticking him there so we don't go, huh? What?
All right, here we go. Shot. And that was a shit roll. I do not want
Do
to
you
look
have
that
luck?
here because I'm going to need it.
Yeah, I would probably use that for defense. Clonk, 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 clonk. Hits the door open, sees the dead stormtrooper.
Kicks it.
All right, heavy stormtrooper. His boss said, "Get your ass over here." Can get there. The sergeant just saw Bosco murder a dude. You rebel scum. He goes pew 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 and failed to connect. Oh my goodness, the dice love Bosco tonight. Look at that. I rolled a freaking 17. Jeez. Okay. He's going to wheel around.
At the end.
Yep, I think that's exactly what it was. He's going to wheel around and shoot at Nim. Actually, I don't know if it is a malfunction on these with these weapons. I would have to. I would have to look up for Ultratech. If that's the case, then yeah, I'll have to check for that. He shoots at Nim with 3 possible hits.
Of course he does. All right. I believe
Where's
this.
that? Where's that at? FX? Do you know? Is it in the main book?
Okay. So I
No, he's
believe
right.
the spin counts as an acrobatic dodge. So I don't remember where that is specifically where it says that.
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
But it was acrobatic. So
Yeah, he's right. That's page 279. Tech levels at 17. It's 6 plus, or TL 6 plus is malfunction 17.
oh.
So carry on.
Did we not have a
You can do
malfunction?
what you're. You
Okay,
can do
anyway.
what you're.
Acrobatic. Yeah, I'm definitely in a let's not take chances thing here. So hopefully I can get out of the line of fire here in the near future and stop having to use all my fatigue points. All right, so feverish acrobatic. Here we go. 1, 2.
Fail.
Good. That is exactly what I needed. And in the process of all that, he ends up shooting his buddy. Some more.
Yeah, probably. Man, that sergeant's not doing a good job of keeping track of his weapon. All right, so I am going to, let's see. So that's going to be -5. Because what I'm going to do is go, damn it, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, it looks like he didn't come anywhere close to hitting his buddy, because he was aiming at chest high, and that guy's already fallen to the ground.
Well, I suppose it doesn't matter.
All right, killing machine.
Who's dying now?
Yeah, now he's got analysis paralysis. 2 targets, which one to kill?
No, it makes perfect sense what he did. Is like, charge down there, because he saw the sergeant, go click,
That's
and then
true.
it's like sort of turn his weapon, like, what the hell?
Well, fortunately, Nim drew all the fire.
All right, 5. Can 5 dodge this? Come on, big money, big money, big money, and no, fail by 1.
Wow.
He almost dodged those possible
He dodged
3 hits.
1.
We didn't. He failed by 1.
Vital strike.
No, you're right. Yeah, it goes the other way. And of course, he hit the vitals again.
Jeez.
What the hell, man?
We're getting, he is a
Did you
murder
just give him the
machine.
cheat dice or something?
I didn't know there were cheat dice. The first one was crap. That's 1 point. The second one is a major wound with a -5 to the knockdown. And the third one is also a major wound. Oh, he's not necessarily immediately dead. Let's see. -5.
Lucky him.
That is unconscious. Damn.
Fuck.
I have not seen in GURPS a string of good luck like this in forever.
Yeah, one phasing change for free.
And yes, I know they're not dead, but it works
Yeah.
because. All right, I have to, I guess, do reloading on that guy.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Holy cow, man!
Okay.
Frickin' Nim. What he's like Bosco's coming out there and just dropping dudes.
Well, now he's got a cover for Bosco, so he's going to take a step back here.
Gotcha. All right.
And target the sergeant. Now that, so were both of those doors open?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like a two thing that both slid. So he
I
can
figured they
see
like meet in
him.
the center. They meet in the center. You hit the thing, and both sides go, open up. But they're larger than normal because
Okay,
Star
so
Wars. Maybe it's
range is 7
BioWare.
yards. You gonna give him cover?
Who? The
Sergeant?
trooper? Probably not, because he's just standing there in the open.
Well, okay. So that I might actually have a chance of doing something here. All right.
Yeah. How do
Nothing
you
fancy.
think? How do you think Ronky feels right now? He's just like, oh.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he's supposed to be the combat guy. All right,
Sleeping.
here we go. Once again, 3 shots. Sergeant coming down. Ooh. Well, a damn good shot.
And I failed to dodge by 1.
Well, okay.
Holy
This is how
cow.
we wanted to go.
This is not exactly the way the stormtroopers are expecting it to go.
There we go.
Vitals.
Got at least one. Maybe it's working
Red's
for
gonna
everybody
come
here.
running around there, and all the stormtroopers are gonna be on the ground, and you guys are gonna be like smoking cigarettes, going, "Hey, how you doing?"
All right, here we go. Normal chest. Vitals. That was shit. Normal chest.
That was more shit.
Well.
So we got two major wounds that are knockdowns. The second one is at -5. Let's see. All right. Okay, so he's kind of messed up. Let's see. First roll is success, so that's fine. Second roll is at -5.
Yeah.
Second roll
Ooh.
is unconscious.
Off you go. Look, I
wait,
helped.
hold on. That's the wrong character. I don't think it's going to matter with regards to things. Nope, that doesn't matter. Okay, so this guy is being skipped, and let's see. Wow, look at you guys.
Yeah, but we don't feel like winners. We know there's another squad out there. There's also that guy.
Error. I clicked on something that just went all wobbly. What the hell is all this stuff? 33. Attempt to perform arithmetic on nil value.
Well, stop doing that.
What's
Take
it
a screenshot
doing?
and Are you targeting something, maybe?
Don't.
KX has targeted himself.
That's good, I guess.
Yep, that's
Yeah, I bet
apparently
that's
what it was.
It was
Yep.
probably trying to calculate the range.
Yeah, and it wouldn't have.
Can you take
it would
a
not.
screenshot of that
Nope. I'm
and put it
sorry. It
into
would have
Discord?
not. Have, I already cleared it. Sorry.
Doesn't matter. All right, I'll make it.
Easily done if you remind me right afterwards, but it was a really, really big, long message. So it's like I don't know if the screenshot would cover the whole thing.
Yeah.
Actually,
So it happened when
why
you
don't you try
targeted
that?
yourself.
Yeah. Why
Yeah.
don't you target yourself?
Should be reproducible.
Okay, so Gunslinger, I have to remind myself, does he ignore bulk?
Yes, he ignores the bulk, but he doesn't get the act.
Okay, that's probably good news. Oh man, this is bad for Bosco. He's right behind Bosco.
That's true.
Let's see what we can see. Yeah, he got to the door at the end of the last round and hit the door open. And since he was standing there, it was open, and he was looking down at the dead stormtrooper. All
Yeah,
right,
it could be
let's
bad.
see.
Did you use your luck last time?
Yeah, he did. 3 possible hits. Oh no, and it's rear hex time. That means 3 hits.
Yeah, it kind of does.
That's bad.
I think Bosco's luck just ran out.
Oof.
I suppose that thing is noisy enough. He might actually.
That's true. Yeah, take the -2 for side hex, and then figure it out. Otherwise, you're going to take a pretty significant amount of damage. That's 53,
Yeah.
74 points total.
That's a fight ender.
Oof.
Oh yeah, and could have done. Are you serious? Did I not? Okay, good. 1, 2, 3. Nope, that would be definitely a serious ender. So you definitely want to you get as much bonuses as you can for this because oof. I think
At least
that's
the
maybe a
37 was normal.
potential. If he failed, I think that's potentially an insta kill right there. That's 118 points. All right, Feverish and Dive for cover.
+5?
Possibly with the girlish scream.
+5, -2. Ooh.
Look at that.
Ooh.
That is sweet. By 6. All right. So those bolts scream past you and
Yeah, he missed the -2, but it was still good enough.
Yep.
And now he's prone.
Yeah, you still would have made it with that, but that was woo.
The wall behind you just disappeared, basically.
He probably did blow chunks out of this wall with that big ass blaster. And just think, there's another stormtrooper approaching who also has a heavy blaster.
Uh-huh.
Damn it. Unfortunately for him, stormtroopers don't move very fast. All right, Bosco. You're like, ah!
Unfortunately, now you're going to have to crawl.
On one hand, you're having a really good night. On the other hand, things have been better. Okay, can't believe that. That's so irritating. I wanted to whack
Yeah, it's
somebody
when
straight
you're
away.
crawling.
Yeah, his placement there, he's probably got a lot of cover too, because he's like in that whatever the heck that thing is.
Yeah, he's crawling over the thingy.
And then falls over the side of it.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Come on, Red. Get into the fight.
Get over
Almost
here,
there.
man.
I'm going to arrive. I'm like, what did I miss?
Old running Zorak. Oh, round 9. Wow. Can't remember the last time I've had a GURPS fight that lasted
True.
that many rounds.
So Nim, in this case, again, we can hear the KX coming. Plus, there's some blaster bolts there
Big blaster bolts.
at Bosco. So Nim is not going to pop around the corner. He's basically just going to hold the carbine out enough that it can shoot around that corner right there, and just fire blind at it. So I don't know that it's actually going to be able to hit. I just need to get its attention.
So it does occur to me that he knows what Loophole carries. Loophole has an underbarrel grenade launcher on his carbine.
Well, that's fair. I was not aware of that. So noted. Do you want me to roll there or just make the assumption?
Let's see. So it is possible to hit, even though you're doing it blind. Do you remember what
All
the
right.
penalty is? It just like -10 penalty or some
Yeah,
crap
it's
like that?
-10.
Well, there's no
Because, you know,
use
yeah,
you
if you
can
want to roll it,
roll
I'll
because
just
you
three.
roll
can't
it.
get through
So.
the armor.
Well, but it still might hit him. You could get lucky, I suppose. So we'll just go ahead and do this then. That's that. Where is my blind fire visibility?
Well, you are correct there, Ronky, but I was thinking like, critical hit. There's at least one that's like target's DR protects at half value after applying armor divisors. Although it's not going to really matter.
All right,
like,
well, I'm going to take
triple
the shot
damage.
anyway.
Realizing you need a bigger gun as you do lots of
Almost.
missing. Pew, 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 pew.
And probably step back.
Oh no, it's the KX turn. And I needed to look at something really quickly. Does it show me? Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alrighty, let's see. What can I do for some cover here? He's got lots of cover there. He's what's that, -4? And he goes bang, 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 bang. And wow, by 0, 1 possible hit on Bosco.
Duck.
Well, let's see.
-3
So
for
he's,
prone. Or,
I can't
I guess it'd be
remember.
crawling in this case.
Oh, prone. I should have had. Don't I have a penalty
That's
to shoot
true. It
prone?
is -2. You're right.
Holy cap. Jeez,
He missed.
Oh my god.
This is
Seriously.
hysterical. Bosco's like, I am invincible.
He's basically Owen Wilson at the end of Shanghai Nights,
He's something. All right. Stormtrooper Heavy is going to do his training, as told him, and he's rushing over and he's checking and kneeling to check on his sergeant.
GM, have
While
you taken your
probably,
finger off the piece?
yes, I think I did.
You didn't add Gunslinger. Too late.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Good catch. Whoops. Let's see. That would have been that would have been several hits actually, I think. Oops. Lucky player. GM mistakes in player's favor. Okay, so Bosco. Yep. He's right, isn't he?
That's true.
Bronchi. Move and
Yeah.
attack. He
If
did
that
do
was a
he
move and attack,
Yeah,
then
it was a move and attack because he moved like, 3 or 4 hexes. So it was not a GM mistake. Neener. All right, Bosco, it's your turn. Show us what you got against the KX, because we want to see how awesome that is. I think it'd be hysterical if Red comes around here and you and Nim have killed all of the troopers.
Yeah, I'll feel very disappointed.
And he's like looking around and he's like, "Where's the loophole?" Oh, he's taking a nap in there.
Yeah, I think
should have stayed at the
Bosco needs to
cantina.
back his ass right back around that corner there. Don't press that luck issue. You almost lost it there.
Yeah, backing there definitely puts him in full cover, although, obviously the droid's going to be able to move.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. All out defense
Yeah, he usually gets
is
Yeah, I think you can do half movement.
all out defense has 2. You've got increased or double.
Yeah, they're all steps.
And they are both step. If you pick the increased, it is half your move instead of
Increased
just a step.
dodge is half move, but you can't
Yeah,
move
and that's
farther than that
probably
anyway.
what you want. That's probably what you want because that gives you the +2 to 1 active defense. Yep. All right. Yep. Cool. Okay. Do we have? There is shiny.
Thought I had one for that.
Yep. Now I'm there. Now I'm there. Finally.
Let's see. Can he actually see? No, he can't see him yet.
Huh. Yeah, I had an icon for all out defense. I thought must have gotten broken when we fixed the wording, spelling. Excuse me. Okay.
Watch what happens. Red comes up there. He's going to take a shot and roll an 18, and his weapon's going to explode in his hand.
All right. Nim's doing basically the same thing here. Well, actually, I mean, yeah, he's going to do the same thing. He's not sticking his head out there. That's a big gun.
You have seen this thing is definitely advancing. So, are you staying there, or
Yeah, well, Nim's no, he's going to take a step back as well. But yeah, he's not taking a direct shot at it. So all that
something
stuff will still apply.
you can see Stormtrooper Heavy from where you're at.
I really don't care about him at the moment. I've got
He's
bigger
got
problems,
the same gun.
literally.
He's got the same gun,
But not the same armor or kickiness.
Yep.
So, shot. Holy shit!
Nice.
Huh.
Not that it matters.
Not that it's going to matter.
Well, I guess. Well, even if I hit the vitals, it still doesn't matter, does it?
It's not going to. I don't know how much How much damage that are you using? What is that? What's the
5D with 5.
No, I don't think you can get through the armor.
maximum? Is 30
No, you
points.
can't.
Yeah. Unless you kick that thing up a notch and like start doing the Bosco has the hot shot
Right.
crap.
Okay. Well, I hit him. He knows he's been struck at least. And apparently he doesn't care.
Right. I don't get half act because of that. Let's see. Bosco is he still in cover? He's still prone.
Yeah, he backed around the corner there, so he's probably got prone plus half cover, maybe.
It's fine. I'm not worried about this blue-headed guy who's just using useless weapons. Pew 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 at Bosco, and one potential hit. Unless I have
For real this
missed
time.
something. Prone -3, cover -2. I don't think I missed anything else.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Come on, take your medicine. Bosco's like, I don't want my medicine.
You
Hey,
could
Sticky.
probably argue that he didn't see the target at the beginning of his turn for a
Maybe.
-2.
That is a valid point, and I was applying that earlier. Yeah, so with that in mind, once again, Bosco somehow skates by. No, it would have been a fail because he would have had an additional -2.
Oh. Right.
So even if the
you gave him
prone,
prone -3. You gave
yeah,
him the
even
wrong
if it,
prone.
yeah, even if it was prone -2, which would have been a success by 1, then I'm like, oh yeah, I had to apply the -2 for pop up, so that's down to fail by 1. You are a lucky, lucky bastard tonight. All right, so he's going to see that his boss is unconscious but not dead, and change posture to a stand and take a step. Who can he see? That's all he can really do, though. All right,
I suggest you
Bosco.
you moving away. I suggest you moving away because I'm about to throw a grenade.
I'm going to catch it and throw it right back at you.
Yes, a grenade.
Yeah, you're not
Is
going
it
to
going
want
to
to
do
throw.
anything?
You're not going to want to throw a hand grenade in this case because that's going to take you around to fetch it, around to trigger it, and then it's got the fuse timer.
Oh, God damn it. So the gyrock. I'm so disappointed. I want to throw a fucking grenade.
Yeah, grenades are funny that way. You gotta.
So,
I
what you
think
do
it
in that
takes a
case,
remove because these are modern, other high-tech grenades. I think you can adjust the timer on the
For impact, I
grenade
think.
Yeah, but you
with a
still have to
ready.
actually do that. And people who set grenades to 0 seconds are people without hands.
actually,
Well,
good point. I have to look at what his ammo is. Ooh, he's getting close.
so I'm grabbing my gyrock.
He has one more round of 3 shots, and then he will have 2 shots remaining in that thing.
Well, good news,
Oh.
Red. He decided to ignore me because I wasn't doing any damage, so he's not looking at you.
Yep. So, yeah, I'll grab my Gyrock because I have the plasma grenade in my hand.
EMP grenades, what you want.
Yeah, that'd
Yeah,
be
but
nice.
I mean, I wasn't anticipating have the KXs, you know.
Should always
If
anticipate them.
if I move here, do I have? It's completely blocked, right? I can't have like
Yeah, that's
cover,
covered.
right? No,
You
no,
could
but
you could say you're taking full cover from him.
no, I don't want full cover because I want to, you know, it's okay, it's fine, it will be all right.
Now remember,
I'd prefer you
Gyrock
didn't
has
because I'm going to take that.
Gyrock has the whole range thing. If you're like too close, it automatically starts halving or even a thirding your damage because it's a rocket.
Mm.
Yeah,
So I might
so
take a
you
shot.
want to be at 10 yards when you fire a Gyrock for full effect. Because
So
if
I'll
you
take a.
like
I
most
think you
rockets, they
still
take
get the
time to
warhead
accelerate.
effect.
Divide their piercing damage by 3 at 1 or 2 yards, and by 2 at 3 to 10 yards.
Yeah, but this is a warhead, so this is different. It's not doing ballistic damage.
So it is the micro missiles, the Viper Gyrock homing projectile thing.
Sorry, what?
So it's the homing projectile stuff instead of
Yep,
regular.
yep.
All right.
If I recall correctly, Gyrox have 2 damages. They've got the warhead damage, and then they've got the like the projectile damage.
Let me check how it says.
Yeah, the projectile damage is probably not going to do a damn thing to it.
I don't know. 6D piercing plus.
Well,
The plasma warheads replaced the normal piercing damage.
Okay.
there you go.
Plasma
Okay.
warheads. Holy crap. Okay.
Nim is doing a movement attack. 3 shots into the back. Not that it matters, but he is going to take that place. He's shooting before he moves. But
If
it'll end
you're
up
going to
there.
do that, you might as well take Chinks. You might get lucky.
Well, actually, just saying that, I did actually mean to try to shoot for the head, at least. I'm assuming the armor is less there, but I might be wrong.
I'm not sure if the plasma warhead's going to do a lot more.
No, I was wrong. It's a high explosive multi-purpose warhead. I have the plasma grenades in my mind right now. Sorry.
Imp warhead. What's the DR? I mean, the size? Do you remember? Is it 15
It's 15, so it's 5D times 2,
times 2? Yeah.
5 armor divided.
Yep.
Okay, my sheet is being weird. Let's just do that.
Your sheet is being weird.
My gun sheet.
Uh-huh.
I finally found a thing I need to fix. Okay. Actually, you gone. There you go. All right, try this again. All right. Moving attack, 3 shots at the head. God help us all. Well, yeah, that still misses.
That misses badly.
Doesn't
Okay,
that get
maybe not
the
badly.
torso?
Well, no. Head does not
By one,
automatically
no?
go to torso.
Well, this is interesting because if he's only taken a step, then I do in fact believe he gets his full act. Wah, ah, ah, ah.
Half act on a 2-handed weapon.
It is on one arm. Actually, I think it may be. Yeah, that is half-back. All right, so prone.
Sorry, hold on. I'm looking at the manual, and yeah, by one it hits the torso instead. Face.
What? Huh?
Yeah, page 552 of basic set.
What are we looking at?
A foul by one
A
hits the
misplay.
body.
Yep.
Well, it doesn't matter.
So he's
Well,
peppering
I'm
he's peppering the body a bit more, and he can totally roll his damage if he wants to.
No,
This
his
is
max damage doesn't get through DR, so
yeah. I
okay.
can't get through the DR, but this is a move and attack, so it's capped at 9. I doubt that still applies. I don't know. Maybe.
By 10, 3 max possible hits on Bosco. Luckily, you have the +2 for all-out defense. Unluckily, you are still prone. So I believe that is minus something. -3, so that's at -1.
Can use luck.
Yeah, the all-out defense gives you a +2. Wow, it doesn't say anything that he can't use the give ground retreat option because, well, he is just going back 1 hex.
Oh,
So that's
yeah.
+2, +3.
Well, you can't
plus
retreat from a ranged
2.
attack anyway.
I think you can still diving dodge.
From prone?
I believe so, yeah.
You can't dive. No, I think we
It's
tried.
like a frog move or something.
You brought
Or
that
you're
up
rolling.
before, and we ended up looking it up, and it's not available. You can't dive when you're already prone.
This is when he rolls a 3 and makes me have to roll on the critical miss table.
Yeah, that'd be about right.
In which case, the droid's going to stop
That's
and
not
look at
how
its
it works
weapon
with...
like,
doesn't work with ranged weapons.
eh. But it would be funny.
Though I can hear Kerry screaming.
Yeah, I know, right? I didn't know we couldn't do that either. Did I know that? Whoa, that
Nice.
seems like a lot. That is +4. So that's 13. That's all 3 hits that he dodged. Because Zaw, defense, and feverish, that's both +2.
Well,
So that's
there you go.
+4. Holy cow. I want the cheaty dice that Bosca or FX has tonight. I don't know how you're managing that, but well done, I guess. Yes, in this case, it's you succeeded by 2, so it's like dodge 0 is you dodged 1, dodge by 1 means you dodged 2, and dodge by 2 means you dodged 3. Which is why we're going, really, dude, really? All right, Bosco, your turn.
Make it count.
I think this droid is getting frustrated. He's like gonna go over there and try to stomp on your head.
Yeah, I was gonna say, give him a good kick
It's got
all the way
two.
down the
Yeah,
stairs.
well, we know how that works. That's when I roll the 18, and since it's a
Uh-huh.
kick, you have to make the dex check, and I roll another 18, and the droid falls down. And so much for invoking a sense of awe with these droids.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry, Loophole's suitably awed. So
Right,
much
okay.
so that he's dreaming about it.
Figures it's Red's turn, and he's AFK. The nerve.
No. Back.
All right, it is your turn, sir.
Make it count.
Finally, I'll shoot the motherfucking KX series. Finally.
All right, something to note, his back is to you. He gets no defense, so that may change what you want to do. I don't know if you want to do an all-out attack or what.
I don't think I might need an all-out attack because
You never know.
Okay, let's see.
I'm not trying to encourage it, although maybe I will, because that would be awesome for you and him to survive and turn around and shoot you, and you don't get a dodge. And then everybody sees
Yeah,
that Bosco has all of the luck.
I'll do an all-out attack then. +1 to hit.
All right. Don't forget to add the +1 size mod.
Okay, so here we go.
Boom! It hits him squarely in
Boom.
the back. Now give me some damage. And roll low. I'm talking
Oh,
just
no.
straight ones. 32. All
could have been
right.
better.
Yeah.
That means 4 gets through.
All right, that's a hemp round. So what is the secondary?
Let me have a look. Hemp. Secondary 1D crush.
So,
Really?
hold on.
I think I might re-roll my damage, honestly, because it's pretty crappy, to be fair.
That was pretty crappy.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
also
I'll
double
use my luck.
checking something.
So is that right? It has a linked damage of 1d? Or does it even not have
Yeah.
a linked?
It's a linked 1D because the 15 millimeters is not that great on that.
Yeah, okay. Well, that makes it
I'll
easier.
re-roll my luck.
Boo!
36. Well, I wanted a grenade, honestly. Very disappointed.
Okay, so we're going to take the 36th one. And I do not think, since that is incendiary damage, that does not get. Wait. 5d times 2 incend plus imp. What?
Sorry, it's crushing. I don't know why I put it there. It's crushing. Sorry.
No, not the
Hold
hemp
on.
thing. I think that's hemp warhead. Imp incendiary. So it is impaling. Okay.
Impaling. Yeah.
So that does mean he needs to make, or you probably want to roll on the chest to see if it hits vitals.
Let
Would be hysterical. Nope.
That was the wrong one. You want
Yeah,
the
that's
chest.
human. Yeah, you want just the chest. But if he's so it's a D6, yeah. So on the bright side, that is a major wound and a knockdown roll so far.
Yeah, it's probably a really high health.
I don't remember what its health is. Nope, health 12, but it does have high pain threshold.
normal.
Okay, well there you go.
All right, so good news. You did some damage. Let's see. High pain threshold does what on the knockdown?
Plus
Plus
3.
Is it +3? Alrighty.
And I'll,
Okay.
God
Good
damn it.
news. It staggers. You have a weapon that can affect me.
And I can make a single move right after that, like one step.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going.
Actually, since that was all out, you have to move forward.
Oh, awesome.
Well,
Okay.
you don't have to make a move,
Okay, so
right?
just stop then. I'll just stop then.
The important thing is
You targeted
he has
yourself.
he has a weapon that can affect me. That means my priority of targets has definitely shifted.
Yeah, someone has to reload.
Yeah, the linked damage is you're gonna have to be right next to the damn thing for that to actually affect you.
Yeah.
So we can feel free to ignore that. Right. Well,
It may hurt Stormtrooper 5, but who cares about him?
okay. The KX is probably about to turn around.
The KX is very likely about to turn around because someone just shot it with a weapon that actually did damage to it.
So Nim is gonna do the Nim thing again, which he doesn't know that Heavy's over there.
Oh man, are you trying to get Nim killed?
I promise I am not.
He's like, I will earn my Daredevil advantage.
Yep. And so he takes off. And I don't feel comfortable not doing the spin there. So I will do the spin.
And then go, shh, I'm really close to this thing.
And here we go. With the, damn it, wrong button. Fire. Good
Nice.
maneuver.
Oh,
And then
man,
he
now
will see his problem that he just introduced to himself.
Yeah, now I got to figure this out.
Nothing more fun.
Let's see. Does he know that that was not you wielding that very potentially dangerous weapon on him?
Well, I very clearly got a carbine. Not that I want to
Of course.
give him to you there, Red.
I do believe he's about to turn around and shoot you, Red.
Yep.
Let's see how this
It seems fair.
goes.
He could grab Nim and throw him into Red.
That is going to be maximum 2 hits, not 3. And I wish I had thought of that before I had clear, as you were doing that before I hit the button. So, unfortunately for Red, he
did an all out. Which means you probably want to use luck on him.
He just used the luck to reroll
I just
his
used my luck.
Did
damage.
he? Ah, crap.
That will end probably very bad. I'm feeling.
All right, so one of them is to the chest, and the other is to the forearms.
Oof, I'm going to be like Luke Skywalker with a cybernetic arm. Fuck.
All right, and it's to the arm. Is that right? Yes, arm. Okay, so crippled arm. Boom. -2 hit points. Boom. All right, so I need 2 death checks from you.
Good God.
Oof, nice.
So it goes blast, blast. Only 2 bullets or blaster shots, though.
Wait,
Okay, so
the one that
straight health.
hit the arm shouldn't have added, but
It didn't add very much.
Okay. It just happened to be a threshold.
Yep.
Carry on.
Okay.
The first
Yeah,
one
tried.
is, I believe the first one is 34. It's like, ow. Death check number 1. Ah, you're not
Oof.
dead. Death check number
Do you
2.
have fit?
Health 10. Jeez.
That's all, folks.
Oh, no.
Let me just do something.
And
Do you have
Rigel
fit?
once more gets a legit kill.
Feels good.
Does Red have fit?
No, absolutely not.
It wouldn't help anyway.
Yeah, it would turn that
Hold
from a dead to a mortal wound.
Eh.
Oh, well.
Okay, so let's see. Where is the... Why can't I... I am not seeing the thing there.
Oh, what did I just do? God damn it.
That's a good question. What did you just do?
I became a bird and flew away. That's what happened. I'm trying to find. Yeah, I think that's the one.
Wow, a legitimate deceased PC. We haven't seen one of those in a while. Since Nosh is not around, I guess that's my job. On the bright side for Bosco, the KX is now empty.
Can I say I exploded? I went out in a explosion
Yeah, I don't know if we
just for
want you to
cosmetic
actually do that.
purposes. I'm dead.
He probably got blown up against the wall.
Okay, it's fine.
I don't know. You guys can pull something out of your butts, maybe.
I still have the grenades on my body. If you guys can take it.
Stormtrooper Heavy is going to move. Bosco. And it's... Oh, no. Did you just see? You did. You just saw Red get blown into chunks.
Not quite vaporized, though.
On the bright side, I think his Gyrock is just laying there. Somebody wants to, grab it. Clearly is more
Yeah.
effective than
Ugh, not sure what to do at this point.
Not that you know the
Run.
KX is out of ammo, but your best bet would be to take the trooper.
Well, the thing is, I think Bosco is more likely to kill him straight up than I am. But at the same time, Bosco might be better for a headshot on the KX, so...
That's it. You need to sprint towards Red's body and use him as a shield.
Actually,
Something's left.
yeah, actually. So Nem ran full tilt out of cover over here and did a spin. Now he's going to run full tilt all the way back.
Is that
Yeah,
breaking
just showing off.
line of
Do a
sight?
spin. Well, let's see. Where did I end
Well,
up? I think I was right there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's the best I can do. All right. So, spin once again. Hit the right button. Okay. Now, I guess it's going to do a move and attack on the stormtrooper while he's at it. So, unlikely to hit anything, but shots on goal, I suppose. So, no size mod, move and attack,
User
blah,
disconnected from
blah,
your
not at
channel.
the head. Off you go. Rapid fire.
Rigel just got disconnected.
Did he?
Yep.
Yeah, he typed in chat,
I think
lost
he's like,
audio.
yep, I
Oh.
think he's like
Well.
rebooting his.
I'm going to take my shot anyway. It's probably not going to do anything. Here we go. That did not work right. What? What? I am missing something because...
User joined your channel.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, right.
I lost. It just sort of went to sleep or choked or whatever. I asked, "Does that break line of sight?" And you started counting, and then I'm like,
Yeah.
"Hey, you're still
No.
transmitting."
He's in the process of getting there. So
And then I realized it didn't matter because the heavy stormtrooper had not aimed.
it looks like that he will actually hit heavy one time.
Oh, he shot. Okay, sorry, I
Yeah.
didn't even
So
see that.
he was.
Okay.
Yeah, he did a move and attack and shot sort of midway there.
That's 2 hits, maximum 2 hits. It
Yes.
says. All right.
Well,
Well, let's see how heavy's feeling today. That is a fail by 4. He's going to eat an
Okay.
8.
Wow.
well, that was unexpected.
It's that heavier armor that they're wearing. I mean, it slows them down. In the shoulder and the knee. He was a stormtrooper.
Well-
He took a blaster shot to the knee.
All right. 1 to the shoulder. So was that his firing arm? And 1 to the knee.
You don't have him selected. Let's see if I can just drag that onto
Oh,
him.
yeah.
You can
sorry.
just drag and drop it.
Ah, good, I can. Okay, so the 18 was to the arm, and the 19 was to the leg.
Well, it hit the knee, so that's that gets through the
Okay.
armor. He's probably crippled.
Yep. All right. So, okay. So that did get.
No, I don't think it will cripple him.
Really?
This allows crippling for injury over hit points divided by 3.
Because he has DR 12, I think, versus you.
Yes. That's 7 points that would have gotten through, and they have 14 hit points. So that is half.
But
Yeah.
it will
So I
say
think that would.
it will say if it's crippled or not. The calculator.
I already hit the button. So
Yeah,
okay,
but
so
it should give you
let me
a
see.
thing in
Let me
the-
add it again there.
in the chat. In the chat, it outputs
Oh.
the result.
Really, I would have figured that's. Yes, that would normally be the case, but if you look at the thing, he says there you can do this allows crippling with injury over hit points divided by 3, not hit points divided by 2.
Yeah. Do you actually
Right,
have the
okay.
knee location on there?
No,
Or a
he just got
joint
in his
location?
leg.
Yeah. Okay.
All
We need to
right,
add joints.
so yeah, that is a good catch, but wrong. What happened? Oh, you advanced. That's why it went all weird on me. So that guy is crippled. That means he's probably going to fall down. What is the what is that? If you are crippled, is it just automatically fall down, or is it?
Oh, well, yeah.
It's
So
automatic fall down, and it will be a knockdown.
yeah, it's a knockdown roll.
Oh yeah, that's is that going to be just on both of them, or or just the one?
Oh, well, I guess if they're both major wounds, or if the other one is a major wound.
Oh yeah, that one. That was also allows crippling for hit points divided by 3. So, damn it.
Oh, is the shoulder
guess-
considered a joint? In that
Well,
way?
he's not necessarily knocked down, but he
Huh.
is prone, supine.
Oh, that was a artery hit.
Yeah. Oh, the second one was. First one was.
Yeah.
Well, it's crippling with injury. This injury is still lost. Requires twice. No, it's just he goes and hits the ground because of good shot.
Well, that was
I
lucky.
guess his football career is over.
Yep. All right.
How does
So the
that
question.
work? So it says excess injury is lost. So that does that mean you actually do less damage to a like a knee?
Yes. Ultimately.
Doesn't make sense.
Because of its size.
Well,
It's
if you
trying to
blow the knee
select
out, there's only
itself.
so much damage is going to accumulate to the generic hit point total. Really, if you wanted to be realistic about it, you'd do what was it, Doug's threshold-based damage or whatever, something like that.
Okay. So let's see. Move and attack. He wants to do a slam. So it doesn't reduce his
Right.
effective skill down to like 9.
Well, I did a move and attack. All defenses are good with accepting parry.
You
And I
just have
can't
to
retreat.
remember how slam works. Ah!
Something dropped.
You all right?
Yeah, stupid. My controller. I was putting it up. I'm putting it on the desk, and it decided to go. Nope. Screw you. I'm going to fall down.
Okay. Deliberately collide with an opponent. Blah, blah, blah. Roll against Dex, Brawling, or Sumo Wrestling to hit. That
Dex,
doesn't apply.
brawling. Yeah, he's absolutely going to use his
Block,
brawling.
dodge, or parry.
I triple dog dare you to try to parry it.
No.
Success
Yeah.
by 7.
Kind of figured. Okay. Yeah. So the acrobatic will apply again, and I'm definitely not gonna want to get hit. So here we go.
Now, what's the damage based off of?
Hold that thought.
I am holding that thought.
Yay! He missed, or I made him
Oof.
miss, which means if he has movement left over, he has to go up to 2 ahead. That worked out.
So it's barely there. And he collides, and you got the crash.
But yeah, after that, it's based on strength. Or no, hit points. That's what it was. And the number of yards that he went is his speed.
That is the right arm that was crippled. That means his weapon was dropped. Is there a disarm? There is a disarm. Yeah, there it is. That trooper's having a bad day. He's going to change posture to kneel on his good leg, while probably urgently calling for reinforcements. We're getting murdered out here by Bosco.
I helped.
It's mostly Bosco.
It is mostly Bosco.
Oh, I should have mentioned, as the KX was starting to lumber and charge towards Nim, it dropped the weapon. It came free of the arm and hit the ground.
Oh, right. I guess that tells us what's going on with that.
Yep, there's your chance, Bosco. You can try to run away.
Yeah, out of 4 of us, 2 of us are down.
One of them permanently.
One of them
I was going to
permanently.
say that.
Now I feel bad that poor Red's dead. Okay, I don't
Nah,
feel that bad. I don't feel that bad.
It was destiny with a
probably-
name like Red.
That's true.
And on the bright side, there were no souls harmed because, well, redheads and all that.
Also true.
Yes, I think because you're kneeling, you can do a step into a move and attack. I think, right?
Oh, not normally, no.
But he can at least step. And attack.
you can do a step and attack, and you can do the stand as your step. I had a optional rule that I was using where the standing part of a move or a move and attack would be half your move points.
Pew! He's not going to do much. He's freaking. Oh, he's kneeling. That's right.
Another one down.
I do not think. Yeah, he cannot successfully dodge this because he's a nameless mook, so I wasn't letting them burn the stuff. But even if he feverished, he would have an effective dodge of 3.
Mm-hmm.
So he tries to get up, and you shoot him. Apparently 3 times. Poor bastards. All right. How
We
much
didn't
damage?
find luck either.
Well, you haven't looked very hard.
We've been busy.
Yep, all 3 hit because I cannot actually dodge.
That was shit damage again.
All right. Well, he may not just straight up die. On the contrary, he died.
Whoa.
Bosco is just a killing machine tonight.
So 3 out of 5, looks like.
And he put one of them unconscious as well.
So technically 4 out of 5.
All right, Nim, now's your chance to jump on its back and do something.
I was actually thinking about doing that, but he's going to crush me.
It depends
I'm
on
not
what
that
you do.
sturdy.
Depends on what you do.
Well, so part of the issue I'm thinking right now is that what else are we going to do? We got this guy in here and we can't get rid of him. Right. Okay. So if I get enough distance, he is going to have to do a move and attack.
Yeah, and to remind, he did take a shot to the back that actually penetrated.
Yeah, unfortunately, that doesn't quote unquote leave us a hole we can.
I'm certain you can jump on his back and start pulling stuff out. I'm certain he won't fall backwards on you.
But
Yeah, go Jar Jar on him.
so I think what we're going to do, and hopefully Bosco can keep me covered somewhat here. Maybe a headshot or something, but Nem is going to do a move. I'm going to call it over here, but this may or may not be correct. He is going to
Baseball slide.
end in a crouch. God help me. And do a move and call it a move and ready. So he's going to run over there, end in a crouch, grab the gyrock.
All right.
So
That'll be interesting.
-2 to the dex. And he's got that. So I have ran over there, crouch, got hold of the weapon. He does not have it ready to use at the moment. He will have to ready it. And this is where Nim dies. Unless he happens to be just out of reach. Ah!
Nope. Okay, so let's see. That's a move and attack. So that's going to cap my attack at 9.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. I'm going -9. Whip! Just narrowly missed you. Holy cow. All right, did Bosco say, "Here, have some luck," and throw it at you?
I've been getting a little bit of that.
Yeah, this is when Nim's gonna shoot the droid at point blank range and take the shrapnel damage and get jacked up. Can you pull it out?
Yeah, actually, he doesn't have it ready, so he can't do that.
Well, you could do the all-out attack double, where you do the ready and then shoot.
Oh, that is technically bending
Yeah.
the rules.
And we've done it before in
But
other
we have
games.
done that before. But if that doesn't work,
Good times. Good times.
oh
Just to
man.
remind you guys, when you're done, you have other 3 to deal with.
Since it's all melee, I think you're reasonably safe to just take a normal ready, step away, just so you can still retreating defend.
That is also true.
The odds are kind of in your favor at the moment. It's only if you get grappled or whatever, then you're in trouble.
Well, that is probably what's going to happen. But yeah, okay.
But if you take an all out, then you're basically
Yeah, no,
all
he's
in on
definitely
something.
screwed. I'm cool with staying mobile here, so let's do that. So we are going to do a step and ready, and he is going to step that way, so he has a space to retreat into.
You didn't want to step on
Or
the
you
red?
could step. You could step there, so that the KX has to turn his back to Bosco.
Yes, that will still work. We shall do this.
As he's going, please don't, please work, please work, please work.
And we will get uncrouched. Okay, so he's doing that. He's got the gyrock at ready.
I would have honestly, if I was you, I would have stayed crouched because that gives me a -2 to
Can't
target,
retreat.
and your defense is normal, according to my one thing. Step, and I think he wants to grab you.
I kind of figured he'd wanted to grab me.
Let's see. He is going to be using brawling. Nope, he's got wrestling. He can use wrestling. That's kind of weird that a droid has wrestling, but what are you going to do?
Well, you can't grab with brawling.
Yeah, that's probably why he has wrestling. Okay, so wrestling check.
Actually, I think sumo would probably be more appropriate for these guys.
Success by 9.
All right, here we go. Retreat, obviously. I can just do retreat and acrobatic, I suppose. So time to do a ninja roll.
I should have just went over and kicked Bosco like the droid kicked that chick in Andor.
Damn, that was a crappy roll.
Success by
right.
3.
It was still a crappy roll. It just happened to succeed. All right, retreat, dodge. Here we go. All good.
Did you actually move? Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
All right, so with.
Yep. Ninja roll backward.
Come on, Bosco. Do something cool like shooting them and revealing you've been a traitor the entire time. See, he's thinking about it.
He's been the most effective trader in this combat, though.
There are no stormtroopers presently potentially alive that can prove that. Yeah, that's potentially a thing because you did aim last round.
I don't actually
You probably
have
want
guns.
to fix your facing.
That's an interesting question. Does it apply just to one shot?
Do it.
Chinks in armor if you are ranging.
Well, if you target a location, it all goes to that location. So I assume
Yeah,
Chinks
so
works
it
the same
probably
way.
it probably worked the same way. All right. So you got the full aim, and then I don't remember what the chinks in armor penalty is.
I think it's -5. Could be -7.
I'm looking to see really quickly. 399 400.
It's not going to matter.
Margin crit. Yeah. Okay. So both of them are going to hit because he started out with his back to you. You will get to roll on the critical hit table for the first one. Then we determined that I have the DR and then apply the hardened as normal with this.
That's correct.
It looks
Put it
right.
in the calculator. Yeah, so in the calculator, you put half the DR.
I totally want him to, drop this droid. So Nim is like, really? Also roll on the critical hit table. I'm telling you, he's got so much to cheat dice tonight. Yeah, it'd just be the first one. Okay, so normal damage. Victim drops anything he's holding. Okay, right. That could have been useful, regardless of whether any damage penetrates DR. So if you crit and you hit him, he could have potentially have dropped his rifle or the heavy blaster. Okay, so hardened 2. Then I'm going to reduce that to this. And this is hardened 2. Wow. And reduce that one to this. Okay, do I got everything right? I think that's all right. Those are both torso. So apply. Major wound.
Oh my god.
Ooh, yeah, that's good. All right. So it does not immediately fall unconscious. Oh, wait, it's a droid. Let me make sure there isn't any craziness about that.
Right.
Doesn't look like there is necessarily. However, in this case, okay, so we haven't really applied the surge stuff because it's like mostly just burn, but it's a droid.
It's not
It
gonna make
does
a
have
difference.
electrical. It does have electrical, though.
Its DR is way too high to matter. Because you get
Okay.
it's a +1 for every 5 DR or something that you have, so something silly like that.
Yeah, I can't remember what surge does.
Well, yeah. See, that kind of depends on how it works because it's not linked or follow up. So follow up would happen after you penetrate the armor, but since this is concurrent damage types, I don't know if it probably wouldn't help.
The DR applies.
Well, on the bright side, the droid
I'll
is
look it up,
sufficiently the droid is sufficiently damaged that it has to make effectively a consciousness roll to do anything. So that was a pretty solid hit there, Bosco. Meanwhile, Nim's going, ah. Oh, yeah, I need to also adjust his move. Wait, what? I may have found a bug there, Ronky. I have, on the combat tracker, the KX droids normally have a move of 8. So, I've got move of 8. And then when I hit the half move and dodge button, it correctly reduces the dodge to half, but it reduces the move to 0.
Do you have split moves or anything like that?
No. It was just set to 8. And, when I did that, it went to 0. All right, Nim.
Okay.
Round 16.
I'm gonna need you to pass me Red's Gyrock.
Okay. Yeah.
Hold on.
Can I just do?
Click and drag?
Yeah,
You can drag and drop to the party sheet. And then
drag it from the inventory.
Yes, it has to be done from inventory.
I only have the
Okay,
configs
yeah.
on
So he
the
doesn't.
combat path.
Yeah. Let's see. Can I do? That's the wrong character up there. And Nim. Can I do this? Let's see if it will let me. It will not let me. Wait.
Okay, so I just
Hold on.
I could grab it from the items, assuming it's there.
No, it's just in the combat thing.
No, I mean I could grab a generic Gyrock from the items. But
Unfortunately,
I don't actually see it.
it's not there. I don't have an Ultratech thing.
Thought we had that.
It is a Gyrock carbine, which is what he was carrying.
Okay.
Yep.
At this point, I just don't have the damages to roll, so I guess you'll have to. I just have Pendragon actually roll it for me when we get there.
Yep.
I'm just
That's
Okay, because I don't think any of the rest of it's going to apply. So, I think, yeah, that just leaves me with that. I am really shit with this thing. Because I don't have guns.
Yep. Can you do it? Can you pull it off?
Well, I haven't used luck in a while, so I may have to use it here. We'll see.
And then we'll have, if it hits, we'll have red roll the damage, and I will allow red to, from the grave, go, no, I don't like that damage. No, I don't like that damage.
Use my luck.
All
I
right.
should be able to.
From the grave.
Here we go. Fingers crossed. Oh.
Wow! What the heck? Whoa!
Okay, so let me make sure. Okay, yep. Unsuccessful dodge by 3.
Ooh.
All right, Red. Roll your
All
damage.
right, from the grave. Make it count. But I get to use my luck.
Ooh!
That was kind of mediocre damage.
From the
I'm
grave.
sorry, I'm dead.
He uses his luck from the grave and rolls it 2 more times because that's funny.
Okay.
I use my luck. That one's better.
Whoa!
50.
Why
I
did
like
you
the
roll that
50.
while I was alive?
Okay.
I'm liking the 50.
Let me drag the 50 over here, and woohoo, that's gonna hurt a bit.
Avenge me, Nim! Avenge me!
Okay, so the DR doesn't change. Wow. Right. Giger, roll chest.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Oh yeah! Woo.
This is some crazy freaking damage
know, right?
here. This is,
I feel avenged.
60 injury to that thing. Boom, boom, 3 death checks.
That still only counts as one.
Wow. However, at that point, it's so badly injured, and I don't want to drag it out anymore.
Those were -5. That was vitals.
This is true. This is -5. I had completely. It would have been -5.
Oh wait,
plus
that's only
3,
for knockdown. Actually, those were death checks.
So that would -5 plus 3.
No,
so I
those
think
were
the
those were death checks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Health-
doesn't
So
count.
for the
That doesn't
knockdown
count
roll,
death
it'll only
checks.
be -2 because of high pain.
Yeah. Well, I was just like, I don't want to drag it out anymore because really this thing is at that point now where it's very clearly wobbling and it's jacked up and it's 8 something. So
Didn't you say
Will
that
it
the
surrender?
robots would go down at 0?
did I?
Did you say
I
that?
don't think so. I don't think I said that. But the fact that it's taken 97 points of injury is pretty awesome. It's currently at negative 77 in terms of hit points.
How many death rolls? 3 death rolls?
3 death rolls, yes.
So it might fall unconscious. Because its health roll is -3.
-5 because of that, but they have high pain threshold, so it'd be -2.
No, this is for the normal rolling to stay conscious every turn.
Oh, yeah.
So it'll be rolling at health -3 to stay conscious.
Oh, actually, does that? Right, gotcha.
So you have 2 rounds before it, completely shuts down. All right, so noted.
Well, he was gonna backpedal at least one, and then, yeah, we'll see what the.
Ooh, what's the maximum shock penalty? Is -4.
Yes.
Little small person, so tiny. It attempts to grab you once more, possibly successfully.
Well, I guess we do the Neo move.
Sparks and stuff like that, coming out of it.
Little duck and weave, and where'd my thing go? So acrobatic, retreat. Barely, but good.
Oh, damn. My brain, I saw your acrobatics roll, and I thought that was the dog.
This is interesting. If you are hit with a critical hit with a surge, if you're a droid, so if you're electrical, you will short circuit and automatically fall unconscious.
That's something to keep in mind.
That's if you have the electrical, meta trait.
All right, Nim, that thing's still lumbering toward you.
He's gonna shoot him
but
again.
It's like got chunks and it's missing. It's like.
I don't know if this is like a Terminator thing, so I just keep doing it until it stops. Shoot until down. Okay.
I hope you miss, because we've got to capture this thing and reprogram it.
Amount of damage that this thing's taken, I'm not sure. But then, we saw what happened. You can't do that. There can be only one in the rebellion. You have to get a different droid.
All right, here we go.
5-0. Unsuccessful dodge.
Unsurprising.
You only get the 1 damage this time because he's already used his from beyond the grave to the vitals.
Well, there's kind of an indentation there right now, so it's sort of guiding it in. By God, if that doesn't do it.
Vitals. Hardens Y. 18 points, major wound, -5 knockdown. That's another death check.
I don't know if you've been doing this, but
look at that.
With the KX droid, you should be applying injury tolerance unliving.
Yeah, okay, so I want to see what that.
Yeah, they're not homogenous. They would be unliving.
Well, that's if they have the machine meta trait.
Yeah, he remembered that before, I think,
been
and forgot it this
to
time.
do that. I did forget to do that. That would have radically changed this. But editing mistake in your favor.
Yeah, fingers off the piece. Too late.
Yep, because I rolled a 16 on the death check, and it collapses and is on fire, because those things do incendiary damage.
Wonder how much it would have changed anything.
Quite a bit, actually, because when I dragged
Well,
Well,
drop one
these are mostly doing burn or in this case impaling.
So hold on.
And there were a lot of
apply
vitals hits in
Let me
there.
apply it to the second one as well to show the significant difference. Yeah. So that second shot that you did inflicted 18 points of injury because I forgot to add the injury tolerance. With the injury tolerance, it would have applied 6. So it would have still been up pretty easily, but it's dead.
Oof.
And
That was the one that crashed through the wall. It damaged itself.
And now you got the whole, oh crap, now what?
Yeah, well, we still got 2 extra down, and we don't know where Luck is, so we got to check the doors and be fast. And
Well,
we also don't.
I believe we established that this was the safe room in there.
Right, okay, gotcha. Right, he does have drugs. So Bosco is uninjured, so
Because he's a badass.
So he can check out Loophole and probably get him upright, and I can pull Luck out of the panic room. And so the next question is: do we still hear the combat going on outside, like in the bay?
No, you do not. But you will probably hear definitely the sound of stormtrooper voices.
Okay, good.
Okay, so let's see here. So you will be able to probably easily restore Loophole to consciousness. You will find Luck in the panic room. It looks like he's been clubbed over the head, possibly by a Wookiee. Actually, just thinking that through, it honestly doesn't not make sense. Does it not make sense to have the trigger, the remote detonation, in the panic room?
That would actually be a sensible thing to do, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't necessarily want to crawl in there and detonate it, but you might. Drag Loophole in there, drag, I don't know if you want to drag Red's corpse in there.
Oh, right. Stay in here while we detonate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering if that wouldn't end up being what would happen to Luck if we didn't make it.
Yep. He would have eventually woken up after you had detonated the thing, and it'd be like, what the hell? How do I get out of here? Luckily, it looks like there's some supplies in here, so I'm certain there's some way. Actually,
Right.
that one kind of sort of looks more like a hatch. It's probably a barrel, but I may just, retroactively or retcon it as a hatch.
Well, that would make sense. So the other issue we got to deal with here is Daryl, who, as far as we know, is still out in the bay.
There's no sound of combat in there.
However, since there's no sound of combat, that means that they probably have him subdued.
The two conscious one, I'm not even going to bother with that. This hat, not hat,
they have
the
radios.
hideaway thing. Yeah, the hideaway thing. Oh, that's true. The troopers do have comms in their helmets.
All right, Loophole, you're gonna have to put this on. It won't fit on my noggin.
It makes sense for the panic room to also have like a camera feed.
Yeah, that's what that's what I was about to suggest.
Okay,
and it's
so a bit of both.
So you will be able to see outside where about twice the number of troopers are about to storm in. You will definitely see Darryl has been bound, by you got two of the KX droids are basically herding him towards a meat wagon, so to speak. And
All right,
that
looks like
ISP
Daryl is clear.
supervisor is ordering them. It's commence the assault, and the troopers start surging in there with a couple more of those KX droids.
All right, we'll wait for him to commit.
Well, I'm not going to put them on there, but they're going to be flooding into the garage, so to speak. Some of them are probably half of them are going to break off and start going up through this hole that looks like it's been punched in there, while the others, head down towards the main entrance. With down here, with half of them heading towards basically the reactor door as well.
Okay. Well, yeah. So once they've committed and Darryl is clear, guess that's when we'll trigger.
Okay. So let's see. I would like Pendragon to give me a demolitions check to see how well Red had put these explosives or removed the explosives, because I figure Luck probably already had set them up, and then when you came there, you went, no.
That's all wrong.
That's no. You don't want to put it there. Let me take care of this.
Well, I just don't have to. I just have not to crit fail now.
By 6, that's a pretty good roll. I mean, seriously. So you guys will hopefully keep your mouths open as the explosives detonate, and you just feel the shockwave. The entire headquarters area is going to be smushed. Quite a large number of stormtroopers are going to die. A number of KX droids are going to be squashed. But your headquarters is now foobarred. And I am going to just declare that is absolutely a hatch that you guys had set up previously to use that to crawl back into the sewers. But damn it, you just blew up your headquarters. Granted, it killed a lot of stormtroopers and all that, but you also lost Red. He died.
Yeah,
Well, he got his revenge.
yeah,
And
he feels avenged.
And apparently Bosco is the scariest mofo there is, because holy cow.
Honestly, I wanted to see like a video version of this fight. That would have been absolutely epic. Honestly.
Mostly, well, it depends on who you're rooting for, because it can be kind of disappointing for poor Loophole. But then everybody's
what you
the hell
probably could do is you could feed the session audio into an AI to get it to break down the combat, and then feed that into a video generator, AI video generator, and maybe it could do something.
Well, I was thinking, what I was sort of thinking of, how Bosco was running around doing this is, I think it's the last Bad Boys movie where the dude calls his son, who's a Marine, and he's like, they're coming in, and then he's just running around murking people like crazy. Like, holy cow, that was Bosco tonight.
Wow, that was awesome. Honestly.
Okay, so it'll take quite a bit of time. You'll have to dig dig out because even though you have the little hatchway, well, Luck is still missing a leg. And once you get him conscious, he's like, oh, okay, well, this is bad. But you will have to crawl out and get out of the get out through the sewers. And yeah, so sort of mission success, but also mission fail because apparently Darryl has been captured and Red is dead.
Well, we can't win all of them.
But he's had a redemption.
Yeah,
On the bright side, on the bright side, I strongly suspect all of these stormtroopers dying is not going to make the ISB supervisor particularly pleased with Hobbs.
Well, you know what though? Somebody else did this same exact thing.
What do you mean?
Vandergraaf. They might blame it on her.
This is also possibly true. But
On the plus side, it would have been Red that wired this place to blow. So in his demise, he got the biggest kill count.
This is true.
I'm very proud of him.
So sad. We rarely got to know him. Yeah, so what is the initial plan immediately after you are able to, well, sort of exfiltrate from the sewer?
We're going to have
Snipe
to
Hobbs.
give it a bit of time to cool off, but afterward we got to get straight out of the city and meet up with Arno, who is probably getting tired of waiting.
Okay, so what are we doing with Luck? Wait, he'll figure that out. It's like, yeah, okay.
He's coming along now.
I don't know about that. But yeah, and you'll have to, get Loophole healed up. Maybe do some recruiting. And then inexplicably, Bosco is going to disappear. We're like, where'd he go?
Well, we still got to go deal with the Vandergraaf situation. Oh, well, that was for Luck, so I guess he could decide not to do that.
Well, at this point, do you have the? Don't even have the assets for that, because half the team is dead or disabled.
No. Only
Yes.
a fifth of the team is dead, and another fifth is not fully functional.
I wonder if it could be big damn heroes, come out of the sewers and steal the prison transport that Darryl would have been loaded into.
Probably not. It's possible, but it's going to be very tough.
Yeah, how many troops do they have here?
But are they not going to be mostly occupied with what just happened? If we need a distraction, that's probably a good distraction.
I don't mean here at the warehouse. I mean here in town. They probably got a company, if not a battalion.
Yeah, and after the explosion, it's going to be swarming with them. But yep. But that, I believe, is something we will have to deal with at a later date. As you guys are crawling out of the sewers, you reach your exit point, and you can see the sky over the slags is just filled with Imperial transports, to and fro. Obviously, some of them are going to be like medical vehicles and such like that as they're scrambling their injured and or very, very, very badly wounded to appropriate locations.
Yeah. Okay.
You can
And
see smoke.
Arno's probably going to see all that shit and bail.
Yeah, you can see smoke climbing up into the sky from where your warehouse used to be, and some of the buildings nearby. And things are looking really, really grim and bad.
They couldn't have survived that blast.
Of course not. And on that note, we are going to circle wipe to black. If you are watching or listening to this and have comments, questions, complaints, general heckling, or even very creative insults, feel free to leave that comment here or on Discord or YouTube or wherever we are. Please consider liking and subscribing to our YouTube or Twitch channels, or don't. I'm not your dad. Thank you for watching. Olympus out. Also, everybody who survived
Bye-bye.
gets 2 character points.